we gotta mention this at least at the start of the Academia. Holy shit, well, those fucking color pages that we could got that were fucking beautiful as anything. I've gotta lie, like, one thing I wanted to say with like Deku's design and like, since we hadn't seen like him have the whole mask kind of like hood thing for a while, you know how you fucking made it better? Give him a fucking Strider cape. Give him like a Strider scarf / cape. You know, that fucking makes the design sicker. And I'm really hoping that they actually do something like that. I know someone was actually mentioning saying, oh, maybe that's like a little hint of like Gran Torino, which to be fair, I fucking hope not, because I'm not gonna lie, Gran Torino would be on there. But you know what, coming out there, I was like, holy shit, this is some fucking nice ass fucking color pages. This is some real good stuff from like Academia coming from the start of it. And here's the thing, when we come right into this chapter, that when they talk about like, oh, we all fucked up with the whole invasion and this is what's happening, it's like, listen here and all that, a lot, if we break these rules and all that, they're like, then, you know, acting different than from the actual villains themselves. And it's like, we gotta do this, you know, tonight and all that. I talked to Yaojirozu, we gotta do this fast and all that. And it's like, well, I wanted to tell you the most out of this, Deku, because you obviously you're the one that's most frustrated about it. And when they were talking about like when he was like out with the doctor and all that, it's like, your arms are like super fucked up this time, Deku. Like, what are you doing? Seriously, it's like, your bones and muscles are pretty much, but the thing this time though, what you did, because you punched it so hard and you kept going at it instead of breaking it, like, you were actually busting up your ligaments which hold your joints together, and you deteriorated them. And it's like, if this happens like 2-3 more times, like, you will actually have a life without functioning arms. So if you actually push yourself like this far, like this times like again like that, you are gonna get fucked. So it's like, even still, it's like, this is the problem with his power. His power just literally fucks him up. And it's like, oh, by the way, and all that, you can go, and it was nice that you got to see that letter with Kota. Like, he was saying, yeah, fine, thanks, guys, I really appreciate that. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Yaojirozu coming out there with that looking like a lady, I gotta say, I appreciate that she's looking a little bit fine. I've gotta say that. And even Ida, which I was like, Ida has no right at all to even say anything about this matter. And then he's like, why are you guys doing the same mistake that I did and all that? It's like, you're still under the protection of the school, and I know this is the hardest time for you. And he's like, dude, like, think about my feelings and all that. I worry about my classmates. It's not just Bakugou. Seeing your injuries, like, you're lying on that bed like my brother. I don't want that thing and all that. Think about my feelings. It's a little different this time. Bakugou disappeared like that. It's like, yeah, your brother got fucked up and all that, but that was just the revenge. Like, Deku and all them are not going in there for revenge. They just want their boy back. They just want Bakugou back. That's just like, it's a little different from that. And it's like, yeah, even Todoroki, I believe you and all that. It's like, you know, but I can't help but think I want to save him. And I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of situation. So it's, the question is like, how many people are actually going to go in this team with them and all that? Because it seems like, obviously, like, it might be like Yaojirozu is actually going to go with them because she's the one that's actually got the tracer on them. It seems like Ida, as he was going to say, like, I'm coming as well and all that, like, I'm going to go. So it seems like everyone that's kind of around right now, so like Todoroki's going to go, like, everyone like so far here. So I'm kind of surprised that Uraraka, like, from what it seems like just, this is, seems like the extent of like what our team is going to be so far. Like, we're going to have Ida, Todoroki, Deku, Yaojirozu, and like the one friend of Bakugou. I'm sorry I can't remember his name and all that, but too many characters to like remember in this series and all that. But like, he seems like, so we got like a, you know, a couple little man squad here going on here. Like, I kind of appreciate that we're going with like these people. It's like, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's kind of cool. That's a good amount of people and all that. I would like, though, it's like, honestly, like, from what we just saw, like, I would have liked, you know, the shadow guy to come back in to him repent, although he did say it's like, after everything that happened and all that, it's like, yeah, I can't do that. And plus, as well, it's nighttime, so yeah, you better stay your powers out of there, man. Like, that shit could like get a little bit heavy. And with like everyone going, like, the whole strategy meeting is like, okay, we're gonna get the actual fucking like adults into it. So we got All Might, we got Endeavor, we got Best Genius on there, which was, I believe he was the one that was actually training Bakugou, and the number 5 hero as well, which is Edgeshot. And I'm like, okay, Edgeshot looks kind of cool. He looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card though, but it's like, I've got to say that. And we finally got to see what exactly that whole thing was with all the villains and all that, like that. We got to find it, and it's like, oh no, like, you're an aspiring hero, like Bakugou Katsuki, but how about, you know, do us a little favor. How about you become one of our comrades? And honestly, this is the best part of the chapter, honestly. This is my favorite part. Spare me a shit and die, like that. And it's like, yeah, that's what I want to see right there. It's like, you want to fuck these motherfuckers up, and it's just like, yeah, how about you go suck on a fucking dick? How about you suck on this explosion right here? that was honestly my favorite part of the chapter. But it's like the whole thing with this chapter, as like it was building up and like seeing like we kind of get the team up, kind of knew even from the start they were like reading this that we was now going like from this. At least I appreciate Ida, like at least like him like going in saying like that's the whole thing, like this is how he feels about it, like after everything with the whole Stain situation. I appreciate that, like he actually came out and like said that shit, like even with him, because I thought like even with him punching Deku and all that, I was saying like yeah, he's kind of being a bit of the hypocrite going with this stuff. But on that, I did like the chapter. It wasn't that crazy though. It wasn't like whoa coming out there, because we kind of knew what Deku's answer was going to be from the start. We knew seeing that shit a mile away like that. But it was still a nice chapter. I think it was a 6. I think it was a fine chapter. Like on there, and like even to talk as a little bonus thing on here to add it on there. There was actually a nice little sweet thing that they did, which was I believe it was like Suyu's like the little frog girl like that. We saw like a little bonus story of her as well, which I was like that's kind of sweet. Get to see the family. It's like yeah, we were a fucking ribbit family, and like she was like friends with like the snake like girl, but she was like super awkward and all that. And it's like they actually made like a kind of like nice little thing on that. I thought, you know what, she's like someone that needs a little bit more love in the series and all that. Like I feel like there are so like the problem is with Academia, there's so many characters to focus on. Is like the characters that I kind of like you know we got the main group right now. I kind of want some of the other ones to get a little bit of love on there. So I'd like Suyu to like that. I like the Shadow guy to get some love on there. A bunch of them and all that, but it's like that, you know, to see that this is kind of like the main team. Still a little bit weird that Uraraka's not coming along, but like okay, like maybe some of them might come back later on. Like maybe they might actually go back if I'm saying that yo class project we're getting Bakugou back like that official shit like that. I don't know, but considering that All Might and all them are getting involved, it shows that yeah, maybe like we're gonna get away over their head, and she seems like some people might get fucked up because of this shit, but. On that, yeah, I think it was a 6. I think it was a fine chapter. Like, and people think that 6 isn't a bad score. Like, the people like freak out. It's like, whoa, you know, 7, 8, 9, you know, like people should be high like that. But 6 on like a My Anime list score, that's a fine. I think it's a fine chapter. Like I think it had some good points to it, but I wasn't like blown away by it, but it was like, no, I still liked it. So for me, everyone, so Savagezweipanda, if you love some academia, since the anime will be airing soon as well, I'll be definitely talking about that. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, what you're going to think about the anime. Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I kind of got a little bit bummed out with academia, just for the main fact of the anime. That one thing of like, it kind of bummed me out on the news that it was only going to be 13 episodes. I was like, I really wish it was 24. I mean, I still stick to my guns. I still think we shouldn't even have an anime right now. I think we should be close to maybe getting announced. I still think we're like 16 more chapters. Maybe we could have some rumors going on about it. I think 120 like that. And the whole people are saying, like, I've been hearing a lot of people saying, like, oh, we're going to have 400 chapters of Academia. I mean, considering that we're already getting a limit on like Deku's arms and stuff, like saying like he can't keep using this, like maybe we might see his powers go more so he can heal himself like that. But I'm seeing so far from it, like, we could, like, potentially, I don't think 400 chapters, like, where it's going right now, I could maybe see 200, I could see 300, I think, like, 250 to 300, like, is going on there. 400, I think, is a bit of a stretch on there, but I could definitely see maybe 300 going into it to the late 200s. I feel like that's definitely where Academia's market kind of is right now, but we never know, like, you know, that's going way far into the future, so time can never tell what's going to be happening on this. But that's all for me. You love Academia, then you know where to go. You subscribe and like here, and I'll catch you guys next time.